Okay. Well, I've finished Realm Reborn and ready to continue Heavensward. Where are we? So, I've lost all my crystals. And Midgarm Somr was at fault. He's kind of father for all of dragons. Also, Nanamo was killed, and all Scions were accused to that. And I don't know where all of my friends. So we kinda have nowhere to go. And here we are. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Okay, so Tataro is with us too, and Alfie. Only 3 of us. No matter how long it takes, I have faith we will find the others with Lady Yugiri's shinobi, Urandri's intelligence, and my versatility. There is nothing we cannot do. And this is the first quest. The time for action has come, and Elfinard knows what he must do. Is that voiced?
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Elfino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the 3 of you be taken in as wards of House Fortemps. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scions' legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
Alright. They say the wings can be rather fierce on the steps of faith. Be sure to wrap up before we go. Yes, I'm in warm clothes. Not at all the circumstances under which I had hoped to visit Ishgard for the first time, but so be it. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Okay, that was a really good start. We still have friends. Well, it's because we helped them a bit. But still, it's nice to have a friends. Okay, we're going to Ishgard. What a House Fortemps. Oh yes, you may pass. Let's see. Oh, it's song from trailer.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
Oh look, they are all in winter clothes.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dream, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed. entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragon Song War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Yay, Heavensward! Okay. I'm in Ishgard. Snow everywhere. Oh, hey. All right. Okay, I'll start quest first and then we'll tune everywhere, so... One minute. Okay. Alright, Tataru. Gods, I feel like a child in a giant's castle. Probably. It feels okay. From afar, the spires didn't seem too tall. Well, they seem tall. Greetings, Mistress Marble. On behalf of House Fortemps, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Okay. We can explore a bit. Only for either it's here, so it won't be so long. I like the music here, but it's a bit too intense. Looks like I can't hunt yet. Or I just need to accept this quest. Yeah. Okay, I've attuned everything in Foundation. I guess I'll go to the pillars now. Oh. Hey, music is more calm. Yeah, I'll start with that. So here I can accept the quests for Dark Knight, Astrologian and Machinist. But I won't yet, maybe later. Yeah, I guess I'll just attune to everywhere and go to the middle. I should go up. Oh, they're not talking. Okay. So I've attuned everywhere and I can continue. It's just me, or is the air up here different? You can almost smell the wealth and power gods. It's making me feel faint. Yeah, and music is more calm too. To look upon the splendor of these heights, one would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below. The warrior of light and her brave companions walk into the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fortemps Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Okay. So it's kinda his home, right?
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Greetings, Mistress Marble. How may I be of assistance? Oh, okay, I can ask him things. Hutchfund. So, what do you think? Be honest, it's great, isn't it? Okay. Count. As I said before, my home is your home. After all you have done on our behalf, it's the last I can offer. And to his sons, I think, greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. That's all. And Emmanuelin, they'll be whispering about you soon if they aren't already. The mysterious guest of House Fortemps or some such. Alright. Tataru. So this is what the inside of manor of a high house looks like. To think that Lord Hutchfund was raised here. Yeah, I didn't know. Alphino has a mind to learn more about Ishgard, and they will give me some gear. Okay. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there is the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you a report. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Yeah, we have passports. Now we are legal migrants. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortemps. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortemps, but let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Fox Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! Alright, sightseeing tour, and we need to know where to shop and hear some gossips. I'm glad I have a map. I confess, it had long been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobbled streets seemed akin to something from a fairy tale, and I have never quite outgrown the fantasy. Interesting, but you are from Ultraline. It's a great city too. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, this only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled corsair, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Ethereal Plaza. If there are no questions, okay. So it's like main square or something like that. The Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thordan the Seventh rules from on high. They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you could make a fortune in a place like this, and we need every gil we can get. So she has another idea of who she wants to be. The hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. Okay. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thordan's famed Knight 12? Very good, Master Elfinau. They're the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan the First to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Okay, so we have some statues to the south. He's with great sword. Well, they all look the same. I will just teleport there. This place is bottomless. I'm scared. I present to you Mistress Elise. Elise? Okay, let's pronounce it Elise. Perhaps you would like to say a few words. Tataru? If you want to buy something, let me do the talking. I could haggle for Ulda. Not a single scorched stone in sight to watch these merchants going about their business. One of the things that dragons had never attacked. Well, it's merchants. So, Elise. Well, you are clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, what of House Fortemps? How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza in Foundation, if everyone is ready. Yeah, that was a long exchange. I don't like chit-chats like that. A warm welcome to you, miss. Please feel free to visit our many shops. You are bound to find something to satisfy your every need. I don't think I need anything yet. I think I like night theme here. Tataru, do you ever get a funny tingling feeling when you attune to an Aetheryte? Or is it just me? No, it is just me. I think I have. It's always nice to attune somewhere. Oh, I have already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well. Yes. That's cool that they're speaking and talking about some in-game routine, like attuning. And here we have Foundations, Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. I don't know. Okay, I'll take that. Your guide is eager to continue your tour of Ishgard. As for our next destination, perhaps we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Skysteel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided the area. Interesting. Why? And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alfnell. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Oh, you misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the Hoplon and gob at the statues? Mahaha! Well, if you are mine to learn how the better half life, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Night. If your nursemaid let ya. Okay, that was an invitation. My humblest apologies, Master Alfino. Pray pay that drunken lot no mind. Oh, but I must. I would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Night for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Fox. There are few sources on information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too! Yo. So, Forgotten Night first, I guess. Oh, hear this sad Heavensward music. Perhaps one drink would be... No, it mustn't. I agree. Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Once more, I must urge you to reconsider. There are several gentlemen who appear less than pleased by our presence. Okay. Let's try. Must say this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my turn. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishment, Master. Giberland. Just Giberland will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it will live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I couldn't help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Up here you'll find peddlers, porters of duty nights and so forth dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but no locals. Folks from the broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes, cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourself. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the broom, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weathers fall and the broom rolls in, think it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the walls and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the higher houses and the temple knights. A few people are still sore about that. Mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you to keep your wits about you if you mean to go below. And something sharp in your boot, just a bit sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphinaud, I think it would be best if we returned to Fortemps Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Mr. Taro, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Taro? Look around, Alphinaud. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the news gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked after the working sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady snagged for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anywhere lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataro Fox, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Alright, so don't you worry, Fox. If there is any news of our friends, I'll find it. Tataru stayed here to catch some gossips. I guess that was all for our sightseeings. So fast. Last vigil. Welcome, Mistress Marble. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. Oh. New faces. Honorite. Oh, pray do not concern yourself with me, madam. Why? Who are you? Is that... is the smell of meat. Will you come and already sampling the delights of our taverns? Oh yes, I like you a lot. Interesting. How do you find our city beautiful? Is it not? It's okay. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of the 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the warrants in foundation, I understood how easily that history could add in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The warrants did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Say Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Perhaps we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, lead or line. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good, what would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Marble, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A woman with a capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artorial and Emmeline in their duties. Yes, it's split quest. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, my brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues, by the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with a dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Marble the respect she deserves. This is the woman whose look eyes Van Belze and some half-dozen primals. Besides, half-dozen. Yeah, probably about that. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errant girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Marble, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. If you are willing, they may even learn something from you. Okay, so they're sons. I want to speak with them. So you are not happy. Forgive me, Mistress Marble. I was unprepared for my father's decision. Okay, I see. It's okay. Alright. Please look after Lord Emanueline. And you? I look forward to working with you folks. It's going to be grand. Alright. And Alfina? It would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our Hode's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortemps has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small, and so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard whilst simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, may even new allies. Yes, the more I think of it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Okay, casting. Okay, I'll be right back, really quick. Okay, back. I think I will take just one quest, because they probably will be in different locations anyway. Lord Artorial is less than eager to brief you in his mission. Okay. Let us begin anew, Mistress Marble. I am Ser Artorial de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmund de Fortemps. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I mean no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. House has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durnder and Jemael. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. I will suffice it to say the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundation. Okay. I have secured Chocobo Potters for the two of us. The Chocobo Keep has yours. Greeting, Mistress Marble. I have saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Atronal's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you are in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Wow! Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course, like all poachers. She's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Alright.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Feels cold. Okay, I can attune later. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Ser Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Oh, it's cleared. It's been far too long, Lord Artorial. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Fox Marble, ward of House Fortemps. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillman spoke of you. I, Ser Redwald of House Durandera, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Marble is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Ishgard and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commended the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is the key to accomplishing those objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortemps are at your disposal, Ser Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. So I'm all alone again. Sir Redwald would have you assist the craftsmen rebuilding the fortifications of Falcon's Nest. Several craftsmen in service to House Gemel are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortification, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Rothe, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? I need to find Rothe. So you are a craftsman, right? Yes, I'm Rothe, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you abroad. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Summoning over one of them Blackbird summons you to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend, but fury take me, these eyes, it's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's isol spiritus, I tell you, mark my words. There are pockets of them here and there just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and to put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Okay, I need to find spiritus now. The third left. I did it. Now there is a woman that looks like she's found her marks. You are just the sort we need around here, the kind that hoped when she sees and task undone. Yes, that's me. Good help is hard to find, a sad truth that Rothe knows well. You're a adept hand and warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be always to keep you to myself when there are others out what need help, same as me. So if you are keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the pike, the bloody huge statue out in the waste. If you've never been, mention Mason by the name of Theramond is out there attending to the thing. Good mind, Theramond, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there something you can do for him. Let's check. Big statue. Looks like it. Oh, no, not yet. I thought maybe I already can find some currents to fly here, but I can't yet. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Rothe, bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of the sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just the thing for it, rather. Those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Okay. Some killing. And we can fix it now, I think. There you are. Have you the bristles? Oh, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldroth, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything that Dravanians despise, which is why they're taken to searing it with a dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's heroes. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. So he's kinda the first Azure Dragoon. I see now. Interesting. Before you turn to Falcon's nest, Thurmond has a favor to ask. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I've a favor to ask. There is this night, so you saw door. Okay, you saw door. Stationed on the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect more than I deserve, to be honest. And wrote while you were away. She came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Okay, I can do that. I can see Chocobo. So you saw door. What this? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it, that's full of water waste. It was a gift adventure. Thurmond labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fuhrer, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight can't be seen fairing a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Thurmond. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Ser Redwald. Okay, so Thurmond couldn't dare to take a gift. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Marble. Rothet tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artorial included. In times such as this, Ser Redwald is glad to have veterans like you to whom he can trust. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just Lord Drillmont said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance parties and north to Riversmeet in search of the heretic's hideaway. Oh. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless Regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Toril will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Lord Toril has a map with the sand errands. Bring our knights home, Mistress Marble. It seems we have been assigned an area near Camp Riversmith, Mistress Marble. Lest you unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Cortes Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. Would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Let's find them. There, below us, Camp Riversmith, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Well, I can jump off safely. So this is Iron Bridge. Huge. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternative route to Camp Riversmith. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. I see a rainbow. Interesting. So looks like it's the place where calamity started. If it's all ice here. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Marble. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... there was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. Aye, my lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passings. For my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. Okay. I can still fight. No, don't. You should rest. Lord Artorial seems loath to forgo any opportunity to locate the heretic's hiding place. So the ice heart again. He has the right of it, Mistress Marble. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather his reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to the lane forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. I will be okay. Rest assured, we will not be far behind, and Fox, thank you. Do not concern yourself with our wounded man. When he has caught his breath, I shall see him safely back to Falcon's Nest. All right. It's solo duty. The tracks continue to the north. Okay. Oh, it's that music. Okay, let's continue to the north. North again. Heretics. I think I should follow him. I feel like this is a trap. Candles. Of course it's a trap. So I'm kinda in their hiding place. Hey.
Looking for me, I presume.
It's voiced.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the Echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Killing civilians won't bring them together. And what of the innocent who died when you attacked Foundation? Well, they are both the same, so I'll choose the first one.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Mistress Marble. Praise Helona, you're alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see you are too late. Yes, I was marvelous. So they were looking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It's a pity Lady Ishgard escaped, but we must not let what detract from your accomplishment. You have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. But how she escaped? Establishing an outpost is so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. Lord Artorial would rather not linger without cause. The knights have matters he well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Ser Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across realms of ice and snows, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Lord Attorney, Mistress Marble, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? We did great. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artorial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Marble have accomplished far more than I have thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Ser Redwald, we thank you for your hospitality. So looks like we've done here. Oh, it's music like in a waking sense. Mistress Marble, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence, and justly now I realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surroundings you beggar belief. But Hatchafont swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant your patronage. And he dully listened because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that's not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Fortemps, my new comrade in arms, Hatchafont's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, not any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Hatchafont had the right of it all along. That I doubt that your strength bespeaks mine own weaknesses, but I will not doubt you again, Mistress Marble, on that you have my word. So Hatchafont is half-brother. Interesting. I don't know any. I don't know. I want to stop here. And yeah, like a bit tired from story already. So we will start quest with Manelian next time. And we still don't know nothing about our friends, but we already getting new acquaintance and allies here. That's good. Okay, that's all for today. See ya later.